Greetings YouTube, it's PSA time again, Playoff Palace again, here we are. I don't know if some of you remember, this individual actually joined the YouTube community after I did my last PSA about him, and we communicated a little while, and then, he went silent for weeks now, and so I, tried to help him out and stuff like that. But I told them too in one of the first communications we had. I said, con men, con men lie all the time. That's what they're good at. Criminals and such. So I told him, I'm taking whatever he said, with a grain of salt, and I guess it's proven to be true that since he just all of a sudden went silent like that, I guess he figured out that I was trying to catch him in another lie, because I got him in a few already, but that's beside the point. Now this is a special PSA because I'm directing this toward the subs and any viewers if you live in Arizona. Supposedly the source of this individual here is Glendale, Arizona. Now, some of you, my regular viewers, remember that, I was in a bad car accident recently right outside Knoxville, Tennessee. We were going, I was heading south on the 75 with somebody else who was driving, and we actually left the 75 and Interstate 75, and we, because there was supposedly some, according to the driver, a really good place to eat in Knoxville, so we left the road, prior to the accident. Because I think I mentioned to a few people that it was on the 75, but it wasn't on the 75, it was off the 75. But like I said, it's still, some of that stuff, it's blurry. I was in the hospital for a few days. Some of you know that. Just like I said, I took 4 days off. After I got out of the hospital, I wanted to recuperate. So a friend of mine offered me, here's a screensaver thing again. A friend of mine offered me a place to stay in Ohio. He has a summer home way out in the burbs outside of this little town. It's like 4 miles outside of this town. It's like in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know where the nearest neighbor is because it's like, in the middle of it's very isolated, and it's definitely no internet, and no cable, no nothing. And so that's why I wasn't online for 4 days, and I got a lot of more people PMing me about the crash than the cards and my PSAs. So I appreciate that. I'm sorry for not getting online sooner. But I'm unfortunately going back to Chicago. It looks like I'm getting an interview up there again. So it's like a second interview, follow-up interview. So, fingers crossed something might work out. But back to the original subject. Okay, I lost one of my main... Oh, what I was trying to say is, in an accident, I don't know what happened. I lost a few things. Some things disappeared. And one of my notebooks disappeared where I keep all my notes and stuff like that. And there's a big cash reward if anybody recovers it. And I'm talking serious cash. If anybody, but who knows? Anybody of my viewers will be. I doubt you'll be able to find it. But stranger things have happened. That's why I'm offering a large cash reward for that notebook. It's like a large notebook, and it's a canvas-covered notebook, and it actually has a zipper on it that closes it. So, it's a big, thing. Anyway, some serious stuff in there that I need, and what was in there was this guy's name and address. His name is Dan, I believe, and I had his name and address in there, and some of you who have it, and even my viewers have this again, because somebody offered it to me already, but I told them I had it, and I checked the notebook, it was there, and now the notebook's gone. So unfortunately I need to get that address again, because here's this thing. I was making this the Arizona PSA, a special Arizona PSA for my Arizona viewers, because some new information is surfaced about Playoff Palace here, Dan. He supposedly works for the post office, And if that is in fact correct, they have, you know, like strict policies against counterfeiting and, you know, selling stuff through the mail. I mean, you know, it's a serious thing with them. I mean, they have postal investigators that investigate this stuff. So if that is in fact the case, I need that address again, and I'm going to submit it to the, you know, Postmaster General over there, or, you know, the Postmaster General in Washington, and I'm going to also submit a complaint to the local postmaster. So let's see what, you know, anybody, also my Arizona subs, that's another project. Some of you have asked, what can you do? Well, if you're in Arizona or anywhere near there, or if you know anybody in Arizona, have them contact this individual and point them to the first PSA. This is the guy who was selling 11 of the red ink ray rises when there's only supposed to be 10 in existence. That video is sufficient enough. I'll try to put the link here in this video to make it easier to find, but I'll just show you quickly what he has here on for sale there. It's a 13 Tops Premier Auto Jonathan Stewart there. Buy it now for $1,800. He's not even accepting offers on it. And they're all graded by BGS, you know, Beckett. So these are Beckett graded. You can tell by the gold tags. But these are the blue inks, but still they're counterfeit anyway, even though Beckett graded them. So that shows you how far they've fallen. Or, you know, it might show you how good the counterfeits are, but some of these autographs are so poor that, I mean, it's so strange. But I don't know if the autographs are graded or not on these. You can't really tell. But anyway, that's, like I said, Arizona folks, I'm going to put Arizona and Glendale in the subject and then in a sidebar, and hopefully somebody there will see it just searching for videos about their own backyard. I'm just letting you guys know that you have a major counterfeiter, or, you know, a stealer of counterfeits at least. He claims not to be involved, but he has so many of these, it's kind of hard to believe that he doesn't know Kevin Burge directly, or he might be dealing with the printer, which is supposedly in Vegas, or, you know, immediately outside of Vegas. So there, you know, there's something that goes there. Now into my notebook as well, I had, you know, I was keeping track of this guy here, and like, I want to show you this auction here. He has 2 of these for sale right now. Hopefully I'll get this posted in the next day or so it'll still be live. Unfortunately, I closed the page and I can't show you the page. He has 2 Topps Rookie Premier Jamal Charles red ink autos. Now, he just sold 2 recently. He had a lot of 2 of them. He sold those 2 already recently, and I don't know how many he sold altogether. Like I said, it was in a notebook, and the notebook's gone now. So that's a major loss for me. That's why I'm offering, you know, a reward for it. But anyway, so he just sold 2 of 10, and he has 2 more for sale right now. A lot of 2 again. This is it here. But he just sold 2 of them. A lot of 2, and you know, so, you know, he's, you know, according to him, he wants to get rid of all of these. That's why he's selling all of these ridiculously large lots. But like I said, you can't believe these people. That's why, you know, lie detector tests are no longer admitted in court anymore. Is because, you know, criminals and liars and psychos can, you know, manipulate those tests, and, you know, they could pass the tests with ease. So, you know, some of these con men, that's why some of these con men are so good, you know, they could, you know. Anyway, that's something for Arizona people. I appreciate anybody stumbling upon this video. If you live in the Glendale area, contact the post office. Let them know that this individual here supposedly works for you and for the post office there, and he's a dealer of all these counterfeit cards. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands. And then, you know, the link in the other video will be more self-explanatory. Thank you very much, people, and as always, dream a big.